In a bustling trading town along the Ganges lived two wealthy men with completely opposing worldviews. The first was a respected court official named Arjun. He had worked hard for his fortune, and now his greatest fear was losing it. To Arjun, the world was a chaotic, dangerous place, waiting to steal his hard-earned money. He didn't trust banks, he didn't trust partnerships, and he certainly didn't trust the market. At night, after locking his doors, he would often whisper to himself, "The safest money is the money you never let out of your sight." Every single month, Arjun took his gold coins, wrapped them in thick wool, and sewed them into the lining of a heavy, tattered winter hat. He wore this hat everywhere, even in the blistering summer heat. It was heavy, uncomfortable, and made him sweat profusely. But the physical weight of the gold pressing against his skull was the only thing that cured his financial anxiety. The second man was a teacher turned merchant named Vishnu. He lived comfortably, but owned very little physical gold. Instead, his wealth existed in a state of perpetual motion. He bought grain from farmers before harvest, leased small boats, and funded local brick kilns. One evening, over tea, Arjun mocked the teacher. "Vishnu, you are reckless. Your wealth is scattered across the ocean and the fields. If a boat sinks or a crop dies, you will be a beggar. Look at my hat. It holds a lifetime of guaranteed security." Vishnu smiled and replied, "Money is not a stone to be hoarded, Arjun. It is like water. If water stays in one puddle, it stagnates, rots, and breeds disease. But if it flows, it powers water wheels and feeds nations. Your hat isn't a vault, it's a grave." To settle their debate, the two men agreed to a social experiment. They would test how their respective mindsets handled an unexpected economic shift. The next morning, Arjun left the village to inspect a plot of land, wearing his gold-stuffed hat. The day grew intensely hot, and the sheer weight of the gold coins inside the lining began to give him a pounding headache. Feeling dizzy and suffocated by his own security, Arjun sat down beneath a massive banyan tree. He unclasped the heavy hat, placed it on a rock beside him, and splashed cool water from a nearby stream onto his face. For the first time in years, he was separated from his gold. High above the clouds, a massive mountain eagle was circling the valley. The eagle had incredible vision, but it didn't care about gold. It was looking for nesting material and food. From its vantage point, the thick, woolen, grease-stained hat on the rock looked exactly like a plump, sleeping rabbit or a pile of soft animal fur, perfect for lining its nest. With a sudden, violent dive, the eagle swept down from the heavens. Its razor-sharp talons clamped firmly onto the heavy hat. Arjun heard the rush of wind, turned around, and let out a blood-curdling scream. "No! Stop! My life is in that hat!" He lunged for it, but it was too late. The eagle beat its powerful wings and soared into the sky, carrying the tattered hat and every single gold coin Arjun owned up into the jagged, unreachable cliffs of the mountains. Within 10 seconds, Arjun's guaranteed security was gone forever. He was left standing in the dirt, completely bankrupt. While Arjun was staring helplessly at the sky, Vishnu was facing his own crisis. A sudden, unseasonal rainstorm had severely damaged one of his boats. He had lost a significant portion of that specific investment. Since Vishnu didn't tie his entire net worth to a single physical asset, he didn't panic. He immediately went to the local brick kilns he had funded the previous year. The kilns had thrived, and the owners paid him his share of the profits. He took that fresh cash flow and instantly redirected it into a shipping company that was importing grain to alleviate a local shortage caused by the rains. Because the demand for grain was sky high, his returns doubled within a month. The repair cost of his damaged boat was slowly swallowed by the gains in grain and brick. He didn't just survive the economic storm, he grew richer because of it. We laugh at the story of a man stuffing gold into a hat. But today, millions of people are doing the exact same thing. Only their hat is a traditional savings account. Arjun thought his gold was safe because he could see it. But wealth was never meant to be merely possessed. It is meant to be preserved, deployed, and multiplied. Vishnu understood something Arjun didn't. Real financial safety isn't about avoiding every danger. It's ensuring that one danger doesn't destroy everything you've built until now. He faced huge losses, but his wealth didn't disappear, because his money wasn't sitting in one hat. It was working in many places. That's the lesson hidden inside this old Panchatantra story. The danger isn't simply losing money. The greater danger is that your money never gets the chance to grow. So don't ask only, how do I keep my money safe? Ask the better question, how do I make my wealth productive without putting all of it at risk? Because money locked away may give you comfort, but money wisely put to work can give you something far more valuable: financial resilience. If this story made you look at your money differently, subscribe to the channel. We bring ancient wisdom into modern life to help you think more clearly about money, work, and the decisions that shape your future. Thank you.